Hey everyone, this is Simple Lord Queen here, and welcome back to another video. Today's video I want to discuss about why I love classic creepypastas and why I'll always stick with just the classics. So, a little bit of a story. Back in 2015, when, I was a young, cringy teenager back then, but, I wasn't all of a good person back then. But I've agreed to change and do better, but I know that's off topic, but getting to the real point on what I want to discuss about. So, I've gotten into creepypastas back in 2015 when I was still in middle school at the time, and this is where I've really started getting into the horror of, experiencing new things on the internet. And I actually discovered quite a lot of interesting stuff on my, free time with being on the internet. I went on YouTube a lot. I looked at, random YouTube videos, and I find creepypastas. And the first one I ever gotten into was a lost episode one known as suicidemouse.avi. Now, I know trigger warning with the S word trigger, but, that's what the creepypasta itself is titled. That was the first one, though, I've gotten into. And I did watch the footage before, yes. Nowadays it just doesn't really scare me that much. And to be honest, the screaming is just, in my opinion, a bit annoying now when I come back to it. But I still say it's a pretty good creepypasta, though. A good lost episode creepypasta of Mickey Mouse. And the other one that I actually gotten into was Slender Man, the second. And I gotta say, this is where I found out about Slender the 8 Pages, because I've watched people like, Markiplier and a few other YouTubers play it. And honestly, it was just funny watching them get scared every time Slender Man shows up. Now, there's a lot of other creepypastas I've gotten into, and yes, I know all of them. From, and my two favorites, I'm going to mention my two favorite creepypastas, two classic favorites. One's The Rake. A lot of you may know The Rake. What I like to call him, Creepypasta Gollum. The creature that, wanders the woods, kind of like the fucking Skinwalker. But, you guys know The Rake, if you've seen the stories of The Rake and all of that, you've seen the footages and stuff. And my second favorite has to be Smile Dog. And yes, I do mention Smile Dog, because, big animal over here. I always thought, though, if I saw that image, each time I look at it, I thought he would appear in my dreams, but we all know that's a complete hoax. He's not real. The hallucinations are a complete hoax. It just tells the urban legend itself. I gotta say, though, they did pretty good with that one, with especially the spread the word. But yeah, those are my two favorite classics. But as I know, a lot of them. Up to fucking, I know Slender, Jeff the Killer, Jane the Killer. I've seen Jeff versus Jane. I know a lot of My Little Pony creepypastas. I know the proxies of Slender Man, aka Marble Hornets, like Masky, Hoodie, Tiki Toby, and Kate the Chaser. Who else is there? Oh yeah, Bloody Painter, Judge Angels, The Puppeteer, Zero, Jason the Toy Maker. Fuck yeah, you can't forget about him. Who else is there? There's Laughing Jack, Eyeless Jack, Laughing Jill. No kidding, there's a fucking Laughing Jill. Zalgo, the fucking demon that will destroy the world, possess everybody. I'm sorry, I had to. Which ones else are there? Oh yeah, there's Grinny the cat. I'm pretty sure a lot of you may be familiar with Grinny the cat. If not, you can look him up. There's Sonic.exe, there's Ben Drowned, the Tails doll. We all know the fucking Tails doll. Who else is there? Oh yeah. There's the Offender Man, which, you know, that one's a bit split though. But a lot of you may know the brothers of Slender Man, like Splendor Man, like Splendid. Sorry. And then there's Trender Man. You know, Trender's kind of something, although he's not. I don't really think he's kind of the horror type, but hey, you do you. I know Splendor Man though has two different personalities. Like Splendor can go from super kind to then just go fucking dark mode, because I've seen David Neer's voice impression of him before. There's Clockwork, Your Time Is Up. Fucking, of course I've seen that one. I know a lot of people say it's cliche. You know, the character herself though was kind of something. Like, who the fuck wears a fucking pocket watch for an eyeball? Like, again, that's just something that I don't get really. I know there's Nina the Killer, but she's a damn Mary Sue. We all know about fucking Nina the Killer, though. She's a fucking Mary Sue, to be honest. There's Seed Eater. I just remember now there's Seed Eater. And then there's the Pocket. I actually know someone on here who actually likes the Pocket and Seed Eater. You know, if she's watching this, I mean, you know, you're an awesome person. But yeah, I know all the classics. Because I've been on the internet since fucking 2015. Like, well, I discovered the internet at a young age. You know, when I was really young and cringy at the time and didn't know what I was doing. But, you know, as you get older, you know what you're doing now. But, you know, coming back to, you know, this stuff, though, I mean, I know this shit's gory and all. You know, there's a lot of blood and gore, trigger warnings. But, you know, I'm used to that shit, honestly. I've seen worse. But here's why I prefer the classics, though. I'm going to get into details to why I prefer the classics. I am, no offense or anything, but I'm not really a fan of the cliche written story shit that I've been seeing lately, because there's some authors out there that don't even know how to write a proper fucking story. You know, like, okay, if I search up a lost episode about, let's say, a certain cartoon or whatever, there's never any good ones that I wanted to watch. I'm always seeing the cliche shit, like, you know, oh, at the end, a VHS tape popped out or whatever, or, oh, it came right out of the TV and pulled me in, or some of that shit like that. You know, like, and plus it rips off other creepypastas, and, you know, it, like, if you're gonna write a story, write it properly, like, maybe do your research, you know, look up on how to write a good story. You know, I'm just saying. But this is why, though, I just prefer the classics over the cliche shit, the new cliche shit that you're seeing on the internet now. And yeah, I know I'm a nostalgic person, but, you know, I think it's best I'm always going to stick with the classics, because they always bring back memories. They're really good, you know. And I know it's those' opinion, you know, if you don't like Jeff the Killer, you don't like, you know, if you don't like Jeff the Killer or Sonic.exe, that's your opinion. I can understand, though, why some people don't really like Sonic.exe's story, because of the damn plushie cliche at the end of it. And I can understand that. In fact, I can agree, you know, if it wasn't for the plushie cliche in the story, it would have been, you know, a lot better if it wasn't for that damn plushie cliche at the end. But, you know, oh yeah, there's also Pokemon creepypastas. Now, a lot of you Pokemon fans, I know pretty much a lot of them, like, you know, Lost Silver, Strangled Red. I know a certain someone that I talk to every day loves Strangled Red. There's Blues, Tears, there's Easter Egg Snow on Mount Silver. I remember watching that one a long time ago from Mr. Creepypasta's channel. Yeah, there's a lot of them, I know. So, I mean, if you're a fan of creepypastas, you know, if you're tired of, you know, seeing that new cliche crap you're seeing on your end, like, you know, oh, this story sucks, I want to watch something else, you can just be me, you know. If you're a nostalgic person like myself, you know, just stick with the classics, because, you know, they're better than the shit you're seeing now, you know. And I know I'm kind of stuttery and I may repeat myself sometimes here, though. I do apologize for that, but you know, I can't help it, so you can't judge me. But anyways, I just thought I'd make this video, though, just kind of discussing about why I like classic creepypastas and why I prefer them. And I know a lot of you out there are also creepypasta fans if you've been on the internet for fucking ages like me. So, yeah. So, hopefully that the community, the creepypasta fandom, you know, keeps going, because I know it's been kind of dead throughout the years now, from what I remember it, and I've been kind of trying to see if I can bring it back, you know, where more people talk about them more, because the fandom itself has been pretty dead, you know. Bring back classic creepypastas. I prefer the classics over the new cliche crap that you're seeing lately, and you know, like, fuck that shit. Bring back the classics, you know. We all love the classics. They bring back good memories. Like, if you're a long-time internet person, you've known them for so long, just like myself, I say bring back the classics. Get rid of that cliche shit that you're seeing lately. Bring back the classics. We don't need that garbage written story shit. We don't need that. Just bring back the classics. Because we love the classics. It's better than that new shit that we see, because some authors just don't know how to write a story because they don't know how to research on how to write a good story. No offense. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next upload whenever I feel like uploading. Take care, have a great night, stay safe out there, and also happy Halloween to all of you out there. And yep, bye.